Good morning, everyone. How are you all? I hope everyone is happy. God bless you and your family. In the previous section, we saw about the electricity. What is electric current? Electric current is measured by the amount of electric charge moving per unit time at any point in the circuit. The conventional symbol for current is I. Use of electric current. The SI unit for measuring an electric current, the ampere. Next one, measurement of electric current. Electric current measured using device called ohmmeter. The terminal of an ohmmeter are marked with a positive and negative sign. An ohmmeter must be connected in the series in circuit. Next one, electrical conductivity and resistivity. Electrical conductivity or specific conductance is the measure of material ability to conduct an electrical current. It is commonly represented by the Greek letter sigma. Electrical resistivity. Electrical resistivity, it's a fundamental property of the material that quantify how strongly that material opposes that flow of electrical current. The SI unit of electricity resistivity is the ohm. So we saw about this in the last class. I welcome everyone back to my class. Today we are going to discuss about electricity. How do you make electricity? First, you must have electron. The word electron was made from the words electric and ion. An electron is a tiny charged part of an atom. Tiny means very minute particle we cannot see our naked eye, we can see only under the microscope. When a stream of electron move through a conductor, you get electricity. Circuit. The electron have to travel, which they do in an electrical circuit. The origin of the word circuit is the Latin word circuitus, which means circular motion. It's a kind of like a running track around a football field. If you keep running, you will end up right back where you started. Like a circle, the path of a circuit has to end at the same point at which it started, so that there are no gaps. This is called a closed circuit. If there is a gap in the circuit, the electron cannot continue on. So the circuit is broken. This is called an open circuit. Electrical circuit. To make an electrical circuit, you need to have several things. First, you need a power source such as a battery. The power source gives the force that make the electron move. You also need a conductor such as wire. The conductors will make the path through which the electron will move. Finally, you need an electrical appliance such as a light bulb or fan that will use the electricity. To set up your electrical circuit, remember that the circuit must be a closed circuit so that the electron can keep moving. The battery will have two ends called terminals. One end is the positive and one is negative. You need to attach a wire you conductor to each terminal of the battery. Whenever you turn on your television or computer, a light switch, You have completed an electrical circuit. We use the word circuit when we talk about something that goes around and start and stop in the same place. For example, you might run a circuit or a lap around a track. Electricity travel around a circuit to the electrical current or energy move along a path. A series circuit. There are several different kind of electrical circuits. One of this is called series circuit. The word series means a number of things that follow each other. For example, you might read a series of books or watch a television with many episodes. A series circuit has multiple resistors instead of just one light or one television on the circuit. A series circuit has at least two. In a series circuit, even though there are multiple resistors, there is only one path through which the electrical current can move. The resistors are arranged in a row. The current passes through the first, then the second, then third, etc. As it is makes its way around the circuit and back to the cell. Now move on. Parallel circuit. We all take electricity for granted. It's always there, it's right. Would it surprise you to learn that it's been less than 90 years since most houses had electricity and some houses didn't even have it then? It's hard to imagine, isn't it? The electricity in your home travels through wire which are the conductors of the electrical current. A conductor is any substance that allow electricity to easily move through it. Most metals are excellent conductors, which is why wire are often made of metal. The wire must be organized in a particular way in order for them to be useful. Let's see how this works in electrical circuit. Then look at the parallel circuit. What is a parallel circuit? You probably know what the word parallel means. Think of parallel lines, such as in a square. A square has two pair of parallel lines. Each line in a pair does not cross over the other line. There is a types of electrical circuit called parallel circuit. It has at least one power source, such as a battery, conductors, and more than one resistor. To make a parallel circuit, the wire and the resistor must be arranged so that they does not cross over each other. Now move on. Conductors. How many of you have experienced a feeling of electric shock while opening the door of your car or while coming in contact with a household appliance? Well, wasn't that a scary experience? But why does that happen? Also, why don't we get a similar experience when we contact a wooden material? It's because wood is an insulator while metal is a conductor. When we come in contact with a conductor, there occurs a flow of electron from one body to another. This is the reason we experience shock. Shock is basically a mini feeling of current passing through the body. Let us learn more about conductor and insulators. What are conductors? Conductor are the material or substances which allow electricity to flow through them. They conduct electricity because they allow electron to flow easily inside them from atom to atom. Also, conductor allow the transmission of heat or light from one source to another. Metals, human, earth, and animals are all conductors. This is the reason we get electric shock. Moreover, the human body is a good conductor, so it provides a resistance free path for the current to flow from wire to body. Example of conductors. Material such as silver is the best conductor of electricity. Copper, steel, gold and aluminum are good conductor of electricity. Mercury is an excellent liquid conductor. Gas are not good conductor of electricity because their atoms are quite far away. Now learn about insulators. Insulators or the material are substances which resist or does not allow the current to flow through them. In general, they are solid in nature. Also, insulators are finding use in a variety of the system as they do not allow the flow of heat. The property which make insulator different from conductor it is resistivity. Wood, cloth, glass, mica are some good example of insulators. Also, insulator are protectors. They give protection against heat, sound and of course passage of electricity. Furthermore, insulator does not have any free electrons. It is the main reason why they don't conduct electricity. Example of insulator. Glass is the best insulator as it has the highest resistivity. Plastic, it's a good insulator and it's a find its use in making a number of things. Rubber, it's a common material used in making tires, fire resistant cloth and slippers. This because it is a very good insulator. Now move on. Effect of electric current. The light of the bulb is those one of the effective of electricity. There are three main effective of electricity. As the first one heating effect, second one magnetic effect, and third one chemical effect. Now we are going to discuss about heating effect. Before we go to school or to attend any function, we ensure that our clothes are crisp and not crimped. And for this, we use an iron to straighten out those clothes. Why do we only use an iron? What is the mechanism behind the working of an iron? And why is an iron always hot? Well, this iron is the most basic example of heating effect of electric current in our everyday life. There are many such other devices that work on the heating effect of electrical current. Let us study them below. What are the heating effect of the electrical current? When a current flow through a conductor, heat energy generated in the conductor. The heat effect of electric current dependent on three factors. The resistance of the conductor. Yeah, higher resistance produce more heat. The time for which the current flow, the longer the time, the amount of heat production is high. The higher the current, the amount of heat generation is also large. Hence, the heating effect produced by an electrical current I through a conductor of resistance R for a time t is given by H equal to I square RT. This equation is the Joule's equation of electrical heating. Electric fuse. A fuse is thus a safety device which prevent damage to electrical circuits and possible fires. when large electric current flow through a circuit and hence through fuse wire, a large amount of heat protection occurs. Due to this large heat protection, the fuse wire melts and the circuit breaks, so the current stops flowing through the circuit. This saves the electrical circuit from burning. Electrical fuse have rating as 1A, 2A, 3A, 5A and 10A. Now move on magnetic effect of electricity. The next effect of electric current is magnetism. In 1819, Hans Christian Ørsted discovered the electricity that has magnetic effect. Application of magnetic effect of electric current. Magnetic effect or current has been used in making powerful electromagnets. Electromagnets are used in many appliances that we use in our day to day life: electrical bell, crane, and telephone. Next, move on telephone. What is a telephone? The phone rings and you answer it without a thought. It's your grandma and you have a nice conversation about writing. But do you ever stop to think about how you are able to do that at all? When the first audio recording was made, people thought it was magic and were scared. Yet talking long distance seems perfectly normal to us these days. Today we are going to address that and learn how basic telephone works. Telephone is a system that turns sound wave to electrical signals so that sound can be transmitted over long distance. Telephone are used to transmit voice conversation, allowing people to talk to each other when they are not all the same place. How do telephone works? Basic, old-fashioned telephone are very simple device. They only contain a few parts: a microphone, an earphone, switch in the base of the phone, and wires. When you speak into phone, you are actually speaking into microphone. A microphone contains a magnet mounted on a moving surface that vibrates with the sound that you project into it. When a magnet moves near an electrical wire, electricity is created in that wire. So when you talk and the microphone signal that match the vibration created by a voice or sent down the electrical wire. Then when those signals are sent to another person's earpiece, which is really just a microphone in reverse, they cause the magnet to move up and down in the same pattern. The earpiece connected to a diaphragm that also move up and down, recreating the sound and allowing the listener to hear what the speaker has said. Phones also contain switch which connect you and disconnect you from the telephone line, so sound isn't always begin received by the phone. Next one, chemical effect of electrical current. Chemical effect of electrical current. During rainy season, you are often told to stay away from the electric poles. Have you ever wondered why it is so? This because as the water flow continuously, the insulator turns into a conductor. As a result of this, electricity can flow through your body. Let us now study the topic chemical effect of electrical current in detail. When an electrical current is passed through a conducting solution, some chemical reaction take place in the solution. This among the chemical effect of electrical current. For example, when some current passed through water, water ionizes into H plus and OH ion, where hydrogen ion go toward the cathode to gain electron, and from hydrogen whereas ion go toward the anode to lose electron and form oxygen molecules. Some of the chemical effect of electrical current are as follow. Bubbles of gas may be formed at electrodes. Deposit of metal may be seen on electrodes. Change of color of solution may occur. Today's science assignment: answer the following. Learn all the question answers. Thank you.